there's some money. It's great. I have no qualm with that. But it seems that you're throwing the money in a pocket with a hole. You're just throwing it in, and it just keeps going back. It's like a tunnel. You throw it in, and it goes back, it goes back. No problem is getting resolved, no problem is getting solved. And, you know, they're going to show me that some statistics here and there, but let's see. It's just going to go back again and again. Why can't we come up? Somebody listens to me. Let's create a beautiful plan, you know, from very foundations, which I've given in these videos. What the human is, his social, his economical, and his spiritual values, and train him through the Baha'i faith. So we can seriously eradicate not just the problem, but the source of the problem. How could we live in this life without the spiritual power, which is giving, generosity, and so on and so forth? It's just such a waste. I am here, I need the money, I could teach Baha'i faith in entire Canada. And I set a fund on the computer. This page says, these are the money came today. We'll just strike the name of the person, but his check, his money will be directly posted on the internet, into the finance department. And this page says today what was spent. So everyone at any time in the whole world can audit. They just go with the year, with the month, with the date. You know, in that date, this is the money came in, and this date, these are the things that's been done. Everyone knows it then. This is the way the donations have to be. Today's are all hidden, you know. It's not exposed. Why can't they expose it so everyone can see it, you know? One of the Baha'is from, I can't bring his name, he's an American Baha'i, I think he lives in Seattle. He was telling me the National Spiritual Assembly of the Baha'is of Canada years ago, like 20 years ago, I think 15 years ago. They were saying that we have no money, or such a problem that we might lose the national centers and whatnot. And he was showing me, telling me that there's a link, he gave it to me, that when you go to the non-profit organization or the Canadian system, they'll say that National Spiritual Assembly had lots of tons of money. Why would they say they don't have money? He was trying to tell me that he said that is not you know, very transparent. It has to be transparent. The only transparency that I can understand is that it has to be posted. Not the name of the individual, but somehow Joe Dots, this is his check, it's $100,000, came on Tuesday, and it's posted right there. So we know exactly the balance is on that day. It has to be always. It's audited right there. And the money that had been spent, which as a non-profit organization is very clear where the money is concerned. If I'm the member of the organization, I cannot even receive a penny. I have to sell my house and live by my own money. As a matter of fact, I would never accept any money from anybody for my personal living. I'm absolutely not. I have enough to live my life. But I know if we want to teach, we need a lot of things. I need hundreds of those 1-800 numbers. I need hundreds of people behind it to answer. I need hundreds of centers in every city from 5,000 to 50,000. I want to teach classes of certain individual. They're like Jedis. You understand that language. They have to be, you know, dispersed all over Canada. They know completely. I guarantee that they shall have visitation with Baha'ullah, I guarantee it. But they have to go and be in everywhere, in the centers. We can teach Baha'i faith in this country. It is possible, quite possible. And once it starts in one city in Canada, it will spread itself, when it's done properly, you know, exponentially, and it would go to the province, and before you know, US is all overtaken, so is Australia, so United States. And if these guys come in, the world changes. But I'm sure this is the wish that will not come true. Not in my lifetime. I'm 55 years old, very frail, sick, in all the departments. Many different tablets I have to take a day to survive, and I still go on the ladder to do the job. I do. That's the good things I do. I take a lot of pride in actually making my own money and supporting my children's and my friends and my little Baha'i activities that I can afford. But use this opportunity before you die. If you're wealthy, you know, if you think you're not, and you're more than a million in this country, you do need to see a psychiatrist, a shrink, somebody has to explain it to you. You are addicted to gathering money. To you, making money is like in a slot machine. You just be there to win. When you win, you are happy. And you don't understand you're getting old. And if you want to spend your money, go all over the world, see everything. My God, you can go to planet Moon, but still you have extra money. So it is irrelevant for you trying to keep in this money, because it's very hard to die. Every man should practice dying, definitely after age 50, to be modest. And how do you practice dying? You start to give. Give away. Your fantastic books, I have lots of them. They are my attachment. I have to let go of it, because I will die, and my soul, which is attracted to the material, it will have a problem, suffers on the other side. You want to know how hard it is for the soul that's dead to not to think about what he has here? To practice it right now. Before you die, you try to give away, then you know how hard it is. Give your car, give this, give that, give everything. Please have a little bit left for yourself. Then you know how hard it is. But whether you like it or not, this is what's going to happen to you when you die. Your attachment. You're like a fellow from China or from Iran, and they, boom, kicked you suddenly into Canada. You say, hey, it's a great country, I love it and all that, but I got so many things that I had to do in Iran and China. I have no opportunity to go back and do it. Whether it was a book that I didn't finish, whether it's artifacts that I had, whether the things that I had to say, I'm going to discuss about that. That's what Baha'ullah says in one of his talks. It's in Hidden Word. He says, count. Count your day every day. Get things done, because there may not be tomorrow. So we have to practice. Practice giving. Not about giving. It's about detaching yourself from the dirt. You got to get clean, you know. Even if it is not dirt to you, it is the dirt for your soul when he gets out of your body. His attachment on the other side is killing him. And this is going to happen to all of us. So let's practice giving. Practice to die. Gradually give away. And by God, you feel so much better when you do. Fulfill your duty. It's a duty. We have to. Towards our people. It is impossible for the people that are poor on the world, and then we have lots of money. All the religions, I'm telling you, they're telling us that we are responsible. From Jesus to Moses to Buddha to Baha'u'llah to Muhammad, all of them. Baha'u'llah says they're my trust. The poor people. Very well. Time is 12:02. The subject can be stretched, I guess. As I speak, I remember more and more things to say. I'm going to actually stop at this point, and I have to take a couple of other topics. One of them would be doing the mysticism and Sufism. This is another big topic. I'm going to be talking about it next time. And a few others, but there are so many actions that I will have to combine them all as a general saying, by bringing the quotation, the writing of Baha'ullah about things that yields us spiritual power. And that would be hopefully tomorrow night. So for my part, I'm trying to share my ideas. That's all I have to give, I give you. And everyone is welcome to use it free of charge. You don't need to even mention I said it. But remember that this is a part of the Baha'i faith. Bring the name of Baha'u'llah everywhere you go. Say these are the content of the material that you've taken from the Baha'i faith. May God be with you. See you.